Hey guys, subscribe for daily content. And if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks! What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got another short little unboxing to share with you guys. Absolutely no idea what's in here. It was likely sent by somebody who was responding to my community post about knives for review, so thank you for that. By the way, there are still knives on that list that I am looking for, so if you'd like to, if you have a knife that you wouldn't mind loaning me, go check out that community post in my community tab and check out the knives that I'm looking for review. Read over the information there, and yeah, give me an email or something like that, and we might be able to work something out. Thanks so much to my generous patrons who are supporting me right now. There's a link for Patreon right down below, and please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. All right, let's go ahead and get in here. If you don't know, this is, the vast majority of my content is actually viewer-submitted knives, and these knives go back. But yeah, over the past, it's been over 3 years now, and 2,000 uploads. That's the vast majority of my content. I only get a few knives from retailers and makers, designers. I only get a few freebies. Most of my content is stuff that you guys send in, which, works out really well. It's kind of a synergistic relationship. So I really appreciate those of you over the years who have sent in knives for review. Obviously, we have, I believe, some American stuff here. Pretty interested. Let's take a look at this one. I think I know what this is. You know what? Wait, first, is there a note? Oh, thank God. Thank goodness. Here we go. Hello, complex enclosed are the blah, 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 and blah, 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 blah. I want to save it for you guys. Enjoy them and use them however you need to get a feel for them. Thank you very much. Thank you for allowing me to send you these two knives for review. I look forward to seeing the videos. As always, I appreciate the great content. Thank you very much, Michael. And let's take a look here. Here's his Instagram. He's got two. I'm trying to not put his shipping information in there. There we go. Mr. Garlic or at Gettysburg Sharpening Co. So give him a follow on either of those or both of those accounts. So first off, we have, yeah, this is the Hogue. Oh boy, snappy and clicky. Wow. Okay, hang on. This is the Hogue /SIG K320A. Let's try that again because that had a nice clack to it. Oh yeah, nice and powerful forward choil there. It does have a little opening slot, which I don't believe is actually going to do anything. Yeah, no. And then we've got, looks like a safety there. Yeah, safety in the open position and probably in the closed position. Yes, that's the case. Plenty snappy though. What's the steel? S30V, okay. Not a big deal. Hogue, if you guys probably know, Hogue is responsible for the Ritter RSK MK1G2. These knives are made in the United States. I don't believe this is an exception. As far as I know, yeah, USA, so pretty cool there. Now, we have, it looks like injection mold scales, which I'm not the biggest fan of. I really wish that they had gone with aluminum. It's fine, it'll work, it'll be plenty durable, right? There's no, there's no question in my mind that it's tough enough to stand up to what it's meant to be used for. But this is likely not a cheap knife. Hogue is not known for making, they're actually pretty competitive in their pricing for a USA-made knife. In fact, considering the Hogue Ritter's $160, they're really good when it comes to pricing. Whatever the price of this is, I'd almost certainly pay a little bit more for aluminum scales, right? Balance is good though. The balance is actually a little bit, is it blade heavy? Yeah, it's right there. It's right on the pivot. Right on the pivot. Pocket clip is interesting. All right. Have not seen some, but I mean, it's a good shape. It's a really good shape. It's generally what I prefer. Don't like the seam construction. That's something that I don't like seeing. I mean, you see it often with injection mold plastic. The inside here, what do we have? Is it backed up by steel? Yeah. Okay. It does have a steel cartridge liner. So that's good to know. Is that? Oh no, hang on. Hang on. Yeah, it is. It's literally a cartridge liner. You can see it actually ends right there. See where that line is? The rest of this from about here back is plastic, but it does have some steel reinforcement in there. Okay. Interesting. Action's good. Has a cool sound to it. We'll get to the review. Not a review, by the way. This is just an unboxing and first impressions. So the full reviews of each knife will come a few weeks down the road. Doesn't really make sense to review. I still have to say that for people. They're like, this is a terrible review. This is something that I've been interested in getting for a while. This is the Manticore X. Okay. The action feels good. Yeah, the action definitely feels good. Very, very similar to what I feel in a Microtech knife. Very minimal blade play. I love the blade. How that dagger ground blade looks. Let's see. This is something I always nitpick on knives like this. Okay, that's good. Right down the middle. And that one's also right there. So perfect symmetry on a dagger ground blade. This is truly sharp on both sides, which is generally the case, you know, with it's something that you can, you know, more often expect to see in an OTF given the nature of the design. This is a real sleek and good looking OTF. It's also a big, oh, look at that. We have a less insane pocket clip from Heretic. I've seen some other Heretic OTFs, and the pocket clips seem to be kind of, you know, they're kind of aggressive, right? I want to put this up against my Combat Troodon real quick and just see where we're at for size. So Microtech Combat Troodon. Yeah, it's a big boy. Yep. Same, actually. I mean, if you want to go out to the glass breaker, it's a little bit shorter, but if you want to go by handle, it's actually a little bit longer. I think this is a little bit slimmer. I tried to do it with my index finger. I couldn't do it. No, I think this is about the same. Width, maybe. It's a little bit less like, I mean, you can see some of the areas, the handle position areas right here. It's just a little bit less intense. Honestly, this is a more sleek and modern looking OTF. Plenty of tension right there. Look at this firing button. It's G10. That's kind of cool. I like that. Torque screws. That's a welcome, very welcome thing on an OTF, right? Heretic knives. Yeah. So this is a US OTF, right? Real deal. It's going to be expensive, but if I remember correctly, Heretic's fairly competitive. I think it seems like a lot of their competition is, you know, Microtech. Pretty competitive, but this was probably, for me, the most compelling design out of everything. A lot of tension on that, especially coming back. Firing power is good, though. Yeah. This is a solid US knife. What do we have for steel? CPM S35VN. Okay, so I would expect this to be nowhere near the price of the Combat Troodon. I would expect it to be closer to the Direct Delta in Microtech's line. I know that Heretic seems to be using a lot of LMAX. Up until now, I didn't know they were using S35VN. Do they have some M390 in their line? I don't know. But I will link this stuff right down below because I believe you can get both of these knives. They're readily available. So I'm going to link both of these knives right down in the description so you guys can check them out if you want to. These are really cool. Definitely excited to check them out. You guys will get full comprehensive reviews of each of these knives individually here in 2 to 3 weeks. About 15 to 20 minute videos. Once I've had a chance to kind of experience these knives and gather my thoughts, I'll do a video on each of them. That's going to be pretty much it today. Thank you once again, Michael, for sending these in. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.